I'm the 10th best Ironman athlete in the world, but I've got a breathing score of an average 40-year-old man, which is just not good enough for my level.
Thankfully, I've found 5.5, a breathing app with guided breathing classes to allow me to find percentages in places I haven't looked before.
Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today is quite a special one. We are doing testing in the lab. We're here at Science to Sport in Cape Town to do bike testing, run testing. I'm no scientist, so I'm not exactly too sure what testing we're doing. I guess we'll find out in there. But yeah, obviously coaching myself. I just kind of want to get a gauge of where my thresholds are at, so come along.
I wanted a metabolic blueprint. I wanted to figure out exactly where my lactates lie, what is my fat oxidation, and how I can utilize 5.5 to maximize my breathing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, what are you doing? 1, breathe in, breathe
5.5, baby.
2, 1, breathe in.
Build my air hunger, boost oxygen and blood flow, elevate your fitness levels. Let's go! I like these things. Okay, now to go smash the test.
It's pretty straightforward. Most part
Bit too soon. Say that or not.
Probably grad, to be honest.
Yeah. He's
But yeah, there's some dark arts to trying to production. Otherwise that would be a mission.
Yeah.
I feel like people lose concentration.
Obviously, as I've mentioned to you guys before, I've decided to go self-coaching. Now, coaching myself is not to say that I think I'm the best coach in the world. That's far from the truth. But I think I might be the best coach for myself. But I need to be honest with where my limits are. You know, I don't know all the sciencey bits. I wanted to get a metabolic blueprint for myself, and I really just wanted to take the guesswork out of it. Now, of course, you're in the lab, controlled environment, everything's controlled, so it's not always directly correlated to what you see outside, but it gives you a very good indication. What did I really want to get from these tests? There's a few key points that I in particular wanted. There's a plethora of information that you get from these tests, and of course I'm going to dive into it. I'm actually going to set up a meeting with some people to talk about it and really get a better understanding of everything. Obviously, I wanted my LT1 and LT2. So LT1 is kind of the first lactate, not spike, where you start to produce slightly more lactate. It's very gradual. This sits around your Ironman pace. Obviously, you dance around it the whole time. LT2, that's your threshold. That's really where your lactate will spike if you go over. So I really wanted a better understanding of where my thresholds are at. You know, I've only been training for about 3 weeks, so I am a bit in guesswork. Another big one is fat oxidation. Do you think if I breathe out, I'll be lighter?
I was pretty much 10% of what it is.
Yeah, really? We're gonna retry that. 73.7. I wanted to know, where am I burning the most fat, for the most capacity of my fat, and also how long I can sustain that for. Obviously, as you increase the intensity, your fat oxidation will drop and your glycogen will increase. Why it's so important for myself to increase the intensity at which my fat max is because the closer I can get that to my Ironman power, the more reserves I will have to finish strong in the Ironman. If we look back at last year, I was in the race pretty much always until the back half of the marathon, and I think that does come down to just coming from short course, not having the time to really move the needle in the fat max. All right, so the first test done, the cycle, it was the lactate accumulation threshold test.
Yeah, recently I've been trying to do the recovery classes as soon as possible after my sessions. I found great power in slowing my breath down to activate my parasympathetic system after like some hectic training. We know now that We don't want to get rid of the carbon dioxide too quickly because that actually relaxes the blood vessels, which allow the hemoglobin to release the oxygen, which obviously is super, super important for recovery.
So the tests that I did were 2 tests. I did the bike test, the run test, which was a lactate accumulation test, which is basically ramping up. On the bike I did 7-minute intervals, ramping up 35 watts each time, starting at 180, finishing at 380. And then on the run, I did 4-minute ramps, increasing 1 kilometer per hour every 4 minutes, starting at 12 kilometers, and I ended at 21 kilometers per hour. And obviously took lactate and also had the mask on to get all the nitty-gritties, all the details on fat oxidation, glycogen, all that good stuff. I think in terms of my results, again, I don't have it in front of me. On the bike, kind of sort of seeing that first LT1 spike around, I would say 280, which is quite a bit below where I needed to be. And then I think the threshold was around that 350, which again is another 30-40 watts where I needed to be the best, one of the best cyclists in triathlon in the world, I think. On the run, I was positively surprised with my results. I kind of only saw that first LT1 spike around 330, 325 per K, which again, I don't know for sure, I haven't seen the results, but this is just off my assumptions, what was going on. And then kind of saw that LT2 spike quite close to 3 minutes per kilometer. And yeah, was able to do the last 4 minutes at 250 per kilometer and felt pretty good. You know, I still had some in the tank, so it was really good testing. Again, unfortunately, we don't have the results to dive too much into it, but I think what is important is letting you guys know what I'm taking from the test and how I'm going to utilize it. Yeah, so I think the biggest thing that I learned from doing this testing, and not only this testing the past few weeks, is my BOLT test, which is obviously a body oxygen level score, which basically tells you your carbon dioxide tolerance and the functional breathing that you have is extremely low. And to be very honest with you, I feel like I've known this for a very long time. There's elite on this. I'm more than 1 minute away from elite. I've kind of known this though. I've always known, like when people we used to do underwater work in swimming and see how long many lengths you could do. Man, I was always the worst, like the worst. There could be a 10-year-old girl would beat me. But it really wasn't until I partnered up with 5.5, which is a breathing app with guided breathing to make you better. So until I actually sat down, started like looking at this app and really testing myself, that I realized how far away I am from where I need to be. And over the last couple of weeks, I've taken a bit of time to improve that. And I think in the results in the testing, it kind of showed a good improvement, but I think there's still a lot to be made. But there's certain cheat codes that you can get from doing these tests that allow you to train more efficiently. And that is really why I wanted to go into the lab to get a better understanding of where my physiology is. And the truth is, the test, you can't cheat the test. Like, you're going to get your results. It's very important for me to go retest. So based off this YouTube video these weeks, I am now going to apply what I've learned into my training, adjust my training, my zones and these sorts of things. And I'm also going to press harder on my breathing work, because I do genuinely believe that if I can increase my carbon dioxide tolerance and my breathing efficiency, which has been proven, and I can train at the right zones, I feel that in 6 to 8 weeks, I can go retest, which we will, and see far better results, which is obviously going to translate to far better performances and hopefully winning some damn races. So that is essentially why we did the testing. And stay tuned, because as I've said, in 6 to 8 weeks, we're going to repeat the testing, we're going to repeat the BOLT test to really see where I'm at. And with that being said, all of that being said, I just want to thank everyone for watching these YouTube videos. I don't know, me and my boy have been hustling back and forth. Only we know how hard it's been. And we're seeing the subscribers grow, which helps us. We're seeing the likes and the views get higher, which incentivize us to keep pushing on for you guys. This video is sponsored by 5.5, the breathing app. I've been using this app for about 3-4 weeks now. I'm in a position now where I don't need to partner with brands unless I truly believe in them, and I really do believe in them. They have given me a discount code for you guys to sign up right now. Sleep better, recover better, warm up, increase your carbon dioxide tolerance. It even has the potential to better your VO2 max, which is something that I'm really looking closely into. So if you want to get better and look for percentages in places that you can't find, especially if you're doing a full-time job and you can't train the crazy hours, a good place to look is the 5 to 10 minutes breathwork daily. So right now, please guys, I know Jamie, 5.5, 5, and actually spell the point and then a 5 again. Please support me. It helps a lot. Much love. And it's going to help you too.
Hello everyone, my name is Dzakwan Richy from Dzakwan. My NPM is 241300072. So today I will make video to answer the 4 questions. Question number 1 is, what is in your mind about English? In my mind, English is very important to connect with all of people in the world because English is an international language. Question number 2, do you like English? Yes, I do. English is fun for me. Many music and movies use an English as a language. Question number 3. What are you expecting from this English class? I expecting this English class will help me to get better English days by days. Question number 4. Do you think that English will support your career as an engineer? Yes, I do. In my opinion, English will support my career as an engineer because a lot of things has an English words. So that's all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Kayak gitu sih. Masih mana mas?
Iya enggak.
Emang berapa lagi? Banyak?
Banyak lagi, ya Allah pusing. Mas Novel kerja dong, jangan diem aja.
Lah kan nungguin lu.
Iya.
Astagfirullahaladzim, sabar yang milik kos ya, buset dah.
Oh iya, pasti lu mau yang fancy.
Fancy.
Pokoknya ini ceweknya boleh.
Ih, anjir ada. Ih. Mas Novel sih gak bener dong, Mas.
Ah, di TF-in aja mau pimin gak bisa duplikat-duplikatnya anjing.
30G 45. Tuh, masa Mas middle 30G-nya 45. Aslinya 66.
Lu tinggal lihat. Masalahnya nih di detail.
Capek, sumpah.
Nah, lihat masuknya pas awal-awal berapa? 79, bener nggak? 79.
Tanggal berapa? 1.
Tanggal 1.
78, iya 79.
79.
Nah ini kenapa tiba-tiba
Ini kurang 21 banyak banget.
Iya itu kenapa? Kemarin dicari problemnya
Ini
ya?
transaksi nih, ada transaksi nih ya. Nih, lihatin.
Itu nggak ada pas dicari sistem kan mas.
Lihat lu ini nomor transaksi.
Gede banget nih kayaknya salah nulis nih.
Iya, coba. Tapi
Lagi anjing
tanggal
banyak yang minta
tanggal
maaf ini gue.
yang berapa?
Lebaran.
Jadi lu ngasih kosan.
Astagfirullahaladzim. Tanggal 5. Nah, pulang sampai jam 10 aja om.
Kepala lu. 10 aja sudah kata lu.
Mama gimana ya? Tempatnya enak nggak ya?
Ini tanggal berapa?
Iya lupa tadi tanggal berapa?
Lalu.
1.
Lalu tanggal 1.
Emang sih lupa tuh.
Apa tadi? Barang apa?
Tuh main HP anjir.
Enggak dokter dulu ya. Barang apa? Barang.
Aja 30G nih. Kok gini ngaturin apa tuh boleh?
30
Gue nggak boleh. 30G.
Gini.
Nih kalau 30G.
Oh.
Kok gitu sih pas gue namanya?
Gak ada.
Di treatment makanya.
Ngapain sini? Misi anjing parah banget. Parah.
Parah banget lu Om. Ayo.
Ini 32G.
Iya.
Apaan sih
30?
Lu tadi pakai
Long bro.
yang penting bisa.
Jawa tekstil.
Ganti sound. Ada tuh Mas Amin.
Do this. Amazing. Get a better opportunity and you
Al-Qudus, Al-Murim, Al-Nasr, Al-Hilal,
Ya. Apa nih? Bang. Gue mau difoto lah gelem jelek.
Apa orang ini gua tampol aja ya? Tapi enggak. Apa gua injak aja batang lehernya ya? Enggak.
iPhone-nya baru boy. Anjrit.
Bella ciao.